Welcome to K-Zone. Today, we will share about how did colonial militias lay the foundations for the U.S. military. Let's start. The military history of the United States is a rich and diverse tapestry that spans centuries, encompassing a wide array of conflicts and strategic developments. From the early colonial militias to the modern, technologically advanced armed forces, the evolution of the U.S. military reflects the nation's growth, challenges, and global role. The roots of the U.S. military can be traced back to the colonial period when local militias were the primary means of defense. During the American Revolution, 1775 to 1783, these militias played a crucial role in the fight for independence against British rule. The Continental Army, led by General George Washington, emerged as a key force, securing significant victories such as the Battle of Saratoga and Yorktown. The Treaty of Paris in 1783 marked the official end of the Revolutionary War and established the United States as a sovereign nation. The period following the Revolution saw the young nation grapple with issues of national security and the need for a standing army. The Constitutional Convention of 1787 addressed these concerns, granting Congress the power to raise and support armies. The establishment of the U.S. Army in 1789 laid the foundation for a professionalized military force. Throughout the 19th century, the U.S. military faced various challenges, including conflicts with Native American tribes, the War of 1812 against Britain, and the Mexican-American War in 1846 to 1848. The Civil War, 1861 to 1865, marked a significant turning point, testing the strength of the Union and leading to the abolition of slavery. The introduction of new technologies, such as ironclad warships and rifled muskets, showcased the changing nature of warfare. The late 19th and early 20th centuries witnessed the United States becoming a global power. The Spanish-American War in 1898 marked the nation's emergence as a player on the world stage, with victories in the Philippines and Cuba. The early 20th century also saw the U.S. military engaged in conflicts like the Philippine-American War, the Boxer Rebellion in China, and interventions in Latin America. World War I, 1914 to 1918, marked a pivotal moment for the U.S. military as it transitioned from a regional power to a global force. The American Expeditionary Forces, led by General John J. Pershing, played a crucial role in the Allied victory. The war's aftermath saw the United States briefly return to an isolationist stance before being drawn into World War II. World War II, 1939 to 1945, was a defining chapter in U.S. military history. The attack on Pearl Harbor in 1941 prompted the United States to enter the conflict, and the nation rapidly mobilized its industrial and military capabilities. The war effort was characterized by iconic campaigns such as the Battle of Normandy, D-Day, and island hopping in the Pacific. The use of atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945 led to Japan's surrender, marking the end of World War II. The post-World War II era saw the United States assume a leading role in the Cold War against the Soviet Union. The Korean War, 1950 to 1953, and the Vietnam War, 1955 to 1975, were significant conflicts during this period, shaping U.S. military strategy and sparking debates over interventionism. The late 20th century witnessed a series of military engagements, including the Gulf War, 1990 to 1991, against Iraq and interventions in the Balkans. The terrorist attacks on September 11, 2001, led to the global war on terror, with U.S. military operations in Afghanistan and Iraq. These conflicts highlighted the challenges of asymmetrical warfare and the need for adaptive military strategies. In recent years, the U.S. military has continued to evolve, incorporating advancements in technology and reshaping its strategic focus. The rise of cyber warfare, unmanned aerial vehicles, and other innovations reflects the changing nature of modern conflict. The U.S. military remains a critical component of the nation's security apparatus, engaged in a range of global operations and missions. In conclusion, the history of the U.S. military is a dynamic narrative of growth, adaptation, and global engagement. From the humble origins of colonial militias to the high-tech armed forces of today, the U.S. military has played a crucial role in shaping the nation's identity and defending its interests on the world stage. Thanks for watching. Don't forget like, share and subscribe.